Se você joga LoL há alguns anos, ou pelo menos tem interesse pelo cenário competitivo, você provavelmente já ouviu falar da histórica vitória da NTZ contra a EDG, ou da campanha da PEN no Mundial de 2015. Mas na verdade, qual foi a melhor campanha internacional brasileira até o momento?
Vem numa moral muito grande, eles vão lutando, batem na torre, ele sai que tá praticamente morto, a Loud vem com tudo, grita, é GG! Brasil vai ganhar de dia! É inacreditável o que vem jogando o time da NTZ, cai a primeira torre, a NTZ vai ganhar da EDG! Enquanto isso, Arthur ele tenta sobreviver, pouca insama vida. Enquanto isso, já cai a segunda torre do Nexus. O Kami agora utiliza o Zora, só vai ganhar tempo. Perseguição contra os Esparta. O dano do BTT é gigantesco. Nexus focado e a PEN vence o time da série.
Começando por ordem cronológica, a primeira participação de um time brasileiro em um Mundial foi no ano de 2014, ano esse em que a primeira surpresa da lista aconteceu, com a Kabum derrotando a equipe europeia Alliance e evitando de ir embora do torneio sem ganhar uma partida.
Pushed off the turrets until they grab it, and the Nexus turret almost about to go down. Alliance has too much on their plate to consider. There's the fight, the control onto left. They are able to take him down. Danagorn very low. Shook, gonna get enough to start the fight. They're gonna win. Nexus turret is almost about to go down. Oh my God! Alliance down. Kaboom! They flip the fuse, and they are gonna take the game here. It's just a bit more. Prophet's charmed us in, and it's the kiss of death for him. A triple kill coming in for Tinnos, and I can't believe it, D-Man. Kaboom takes the game over Alliance.
What the hell just happened? The team that absolutely got the perfect game over Naji Whiteshield just got decimated.
Por mais que a vitória da Kabum tenha sido contra a expectativa de todos e de certa forma extremamente emocionante, ainda assim isso não ocultou o fato de que o time brasileiro saiu 1-5 do torneio, sendo sua única vitória contra o outro time do grupo que não se classificou. Então, tendo isso em vista, essa definitivamente não foi a melhor campanha do Brasil lá fora. Na verdade, eu sequer diria que essa entraria no top 4. Falando da Kabum novamente, a outra vez que estes foram para o Campeonato Mundial, em 2018, não tiveram uma grande campanha. Na verdade, eu diria que o maior marco dessa mesma foi conseguir arrancar um jogo da equipe japonesa, Detonation Focus Me, que veio bastante forte naquele ano. Justamente por conta desse fator, acabou eliminando a Kabum ainda na fase de play-in. E acho que não preciso nem dizer que essa não é uma das melhores campanhas, sendo considerado por muitos, provavelmente, uma das piores campanhas, aliás. Talvez o caso mais popular desse vídeo seja o da PEN Gaming, que no ano de 2015 conseguiu ter vitórias contra a equipe da Flash Wolves e da CLG, terminando a fase de grupos 2-4. E por mais que não pareça, essa campanha realmente foi bastante respeitada na época, já que a PEN caiu num grupo extremamente difícil, com o Rox e os outros dois times já mencionados, sendo provavelmente a parte mais icônica da PEN a vitória contra a CLG no jogo final do grupo. Mesmo que tenha sido uma campanha memorável, eu ainda acredito que essa não seja a melhor campanha já feita por um time brasileiro lá fora, justamente pela ausência de vitórias, já que mesmo que a PEN tenha ganho da Flash Wolves, eles ainda assim só ganharam 2 partidas, e uma dessas sem valer absolutamente nada. Mas eu, pessoalmente, considero essa como a segunda melhor campanha.
Arthur agora também continua a perseguição. Caçulo pega no X-Smith. Vamos ver se ele tem o dano necessário. Continua, vai pra cima dele, Sertúlio. E dá uma mordida venenosa. Elimina o caçador da CLG. Vai cair a Esparta também. E o Ace da PEN. Agora Caçulo pegou do Túlio, incrível. Ultimate agora do Mylon. Consegue super minas a rota do meio. Ultimate do Roberto vai atordoar talvez ninguém. Absolutamente ninguém. Totalmente burstado o Pobelter. A luta continua. Double kill do Mylon. Zek já vai tentar partir pro GG. Atordoar em cima do X-Smith. Triple kill pro Mylon.
É isso aí, Tomou, que a PEN pode acabar o jogo. A PEN vai vencer o time da CLG. 4/1/14 pro Kami, 4/1/7 pro BRTT. O Esparta vai tentar parar.
Vai tentar parar, enquanto isso Arthur ele tenta sobreviver, pouca insama vida. Enquanto isso já cai a segunda torre do Nexus. O Kami agora utiliza o Zora, só vai ganhar tempo. Perseguição contra o Esparta. O dano do BRTT é gigantesco. Nexus focado. E a...
Antes de falarmos do que foi pra mim a melhor campanha de um time brasileiro lá fora, antes precisamos revisitar e mencionar o caso mais famoso das campanhas lá fora. A INTZ, tida por muitos como os melhores times da história do Brasil, definitivamente marcou sua época. E mesmo que tenha ido poucas vezes lá fora, na época do tão conhecido Exódia, ainda assim isso não foi um problema para os 5 integrantes daquela equipe fazerem a partida mais famosa de um time brasileiro internacionalmente, contra a EDG, que na época era uma das equipes favoritas a ganhar o título mundial, no primeiro jogo do grupo.
Mundial 2016 versus EDG.
É isso mesmo, o time da NTZ do lado azul, a EDG do lado vermelho.
O Nicol tenta se reposicionar, ganha muito tempo, vai caindo o mouse também.
É a luta.
Neto vai caindo na sequência, já são 2 eliminações, o Pauli cai agora, neutralizado, 3 abates de NTZ.
É a luta que a NTZ precisava, a flecha do Micão, o insect do Revolta, 3 abates importantes, só o Deft e o Meiko, os caras que estão segurando o time da EDG. O Barão vai sendo feito, o Revolta tem golpear e o Deft vai fazer o vermelho de novo. Barão pro time da INTZ, meu caro amigo, incrível!
Incrível, tá toda a INTZ focada, concentrada, mais um Barão na conta.
E o Domicão um pouquinho mais ali, mas precisa desse flash para ele poder se proteger do Vladimir. Kaitar o Vladimir além da exaustão do Jobster. E a NTZ prepara o bait. A NTZ não vai cair. Esse ancião vai ser destruído.
Vai ser destruído, vai ficar nas mãos da INTZ. Olha só o ultimate agora do Ezreal. Que nada, tá calibrado, Revolta. E pode partir agora pra rota inferior, já tem uma onda de Minas favorável.
O mouse é uma Irelia. Tudo bem que ele tá bem atrás, só 3 itens, mas a gente não pode descartar sempre o potencial da Irelia e o dano que ela pode causar.
Tichinha.
Clear Love.
Meu Deus do céu, vai pegar, pegou, vai pra cima, não tem troca, já era porque Love vai abrir espaço pro Barão, fica na troca, é do Yang, Tichinha.
Não sei nem se o Yang precisava desse flash pra roubar esse Barão. A EDG vai precisar do seu time, não do seu caçador.
Vai precisar de um milagre, né, eu diria, né? Sem o golpear fica muito difícil de você disputar. Ele agora deve
Gastou
pego,
QSS,
gastou,
foi pego!
Pegou, vai pra cima, vai tentar a eliminação, pode ser a última luta, foca agora no Deft, foi chutado pelo Revolta, antes topa a mão das mãos do Doggers, o Meiko quase foi eliminado, já são 3 jogadores, o Brasil vai ganhar de dia!
É inacreditável o que vem jogando o time da INTZ, cai a primeira torre, a INTZ vai ganhar da EDG.
É isso mesmo, meu caro amigo, segunda torre do Nexus, a torcida vai à loucura, bate palma, levanta, caiu!
Meu Deus do céu! Que é isso? É incrível o que a NTZ acabou de fazer com o mundo.
Meu Deus, eu tô quase chorando de emoção. O que a NTZ marcou o nome na história. E a NTZ vence o time que vem como City na China. E a NTZ mostra que não viemos aqui pra passear, não viemos aqui pra brincar, viemos aqui pra buscar classificação, pra conseguir ir mais longe, pra mostrar pro mundo que aqui é Brasil.
Agora pra mim falaremos da campanha que talvez nem tenha sido a mais memorável, mas que de fato foi a melhor olhando de forma lógica e analítica, a campanha da PEN de 2024, que após ganhar da Rainbow Seven se classificou para a fase suíça do Worlds, infelizmente ficando 0-3, mas mesmo assim se colocando contra os melhores times do mundo após vencer a série contra a Rainbow Seven.
Much bad dive, and we've talked about this on the LEC before, but Maokai is a pseudo-engage, right? You provide a lot of zone control, and the Maokai ultimate can be an engage, but it's not a
Summit holding alongside this control ward. Nature's Grass coming out. Oddie tanks it. Kaney gets rooted as well, and the flank position is on here for Visor. The charm onto Oddie as well. He flashes away and brings Karaoke into the middle of his team. Visor finds one. They're going to engage. Kaney flashing forward. The unleashed powers enough, but Jacado still on the chase. The charm eaten by Leons is beautiful. He saves his mid laner's life, and now Summit has time in the midst of 4 members of Pain Gaming. Sayo begins to open up. Karaoke going for that backline again. Kaney falling low, but the scatter the weak is sublime. Visor trying to get whatever gold he can that was on a knife on the rest of the map. The Pathmaker there to dodge the quickness coming in, and Cheetan overstepping just a little bit. He flashes away, the Cullen goes the wrong way, but he's able to survive for a second before Oddie and Co dive in for another. Rainbow 7, 5 alive, pushing in. Visor has to base. He's going to finish it before they get to his Nexus towers, but will he be able to defend them? A TP coming in, and Jacado going down. The Storm Surge rips through him. Rainbow 7 double cannons and an Nexus tower already fallen. R7 looking for more, they need to get the waves in. Can Pain Gaming defend? The League of Latin America have woken up today and they've come to party, they've come to play. The pullback with the all-out Visor trying to dodge away, but he's dodging away from his Nexus, which is open. But stop with the time away, One game in from the top side. Summit looking for a little bit more. Cheetan flashes the wall. Spiraling Despair is on him, but Despair only felt by R7. Wiser here to join the party. A 1v2 for the moment. Seo trying to escape, has that Feather Storm, but the empowered lamppost from Visor slaps him into the dirt. Get out of here is the big question. Cheetan dashing forward, Pathmaker out. Wiser trying to get onto the backline, but Jinkado has been caught up with a spiraling Despair, falls low. Keeney falling lower though. Wiser takes the kill. Another counter-strike lands the stun. It's Odi who has to flash away. Meanwhile, down towards the bottom side, Cheetan is fighting with Seo and he takes him out. Can't quite be online yet. Glacial Prison used as well. This is good so far from Pain Gaming to keep the enemy jungler out of the ping. Jinkado has to flash here. Odi looking for something. Leon's going in with the quickness as well. The charm lands onto Leon's though. He tries to dash back forward. Knocked out. The charm expired by that point. Cheetan now pushing in the bottom lane as R7 need to retreat. They need to get back, but they don't have those empowered recalls. And now with the Baron buff, Pain Gaming pushing in, looking for those inhibitor towers. They have two waves synced up right now. The mid wave almost taken out by Kaney, but the bot lane inhibitor already down to a third HP. The wave, only a cannon minion there, now bolstered. PNG continue to push forward. Cheetan knows there's no quickness, there's no threat from Leon's diving in.
Game 1, the fact that Syndra got fed was obviously helpful, but Syndra just changed the dynamic of the comp so much.
True.
Comparable. Summit.
Gets the Intofos, Glacial Prison going wide. Summit goes in with the all-out, but that's half his health just gone immediately. And alongside it, the rest of it. Cheetan on a killing spree on this Lucian. Summit maybe could have got out when that Glacial Prison missed, but Carioca was looking for the flash predict, and now Seo down to half HP as well. The mid lane inhib will be forfeit pretty sharpish here as Pain Gaming begin to raise the base of R7 to the ground.
A 9-day performance between Game 1 and Game 2 for Summit, getting caught out multiple times. His death may lead to Game 2 falling to the hands of Pain Gaming.
In with the charm, only onto Odi. There's a tidal wave as well. Carioca caught up with the blade caller. Wiser just looking for the towers. Leon's tries to get in, but an Arctic Assault stops him in his track. Another charm cleansed immediately by Seo. Has to use the Feather Storm defensively. Wiser there. They only see Cheetan and Carioca there. Wiser looking for that flank position. Summit on the front line. TP coming in by Kana. Glacial Prison across the wall. Seo low with that Feather Storm. Wiser jumps in immediately onto Kana. He's knocked into the wall. Summit trying to survive the front line. Wiser gets one already, and Jinkado is dashing across that wall. Spiraling Despair is the name of the game for R7. The way ultimate does nothing. Jinkado has to flash away from the Molten Fisher. Odi gets the slam into the wall, but he's slammed into a coffin by PNG.
Wiser just gets so much access onto the backline. A great flank from him from the Krugs allows him to just decimate the R7 carries and clean up the fight for PNG. With the Nexus in their eyes, PNG are going to bring us to 1-1.
One more for the road, CB LoL, one more for the road. Liga Latin America, Kana and Leonsta can't even survive on their fountain. Latam or Brazil represented once again at the World Swiss stage as Odi's caught out. The crash down doesn't land. The charm was enough to chunk out Odi. Now Wiser on the flank. Cheetan there as well. The hook goes down, but the Pathmaker in. All out a possibility still. Cheetan looking for that bait score, but look at the damage already. Onto Wiser. TP coming back in, and Summit is here. Yep, Croc. Summit ripping through PNG. The clone, the fate's call out. R7.
And they will deny Soul Point. A very scary affair, given that Odi used...
Group up as 4. Spirit Rush away from Jinkado from the Glacial Prison. Carioca looking for that Cyclone. Seo still available off towards the backside, but Curry's looking for that flank against the Magnet Storm in. Summit coming in as well as the base call will pull out one. Cheetan chucks him back into Kaney. The charm just wide, and Summit's on the back line now. Carioca trying to survive, but he can't through the power of the Croc. Wiser going in with the Pathmaker all out. Pulls Summit into his team, and Summit's happy to be here. Nice to meet you, Pain. He'll take 2. R7 out with only 1 dead so far. Wiser and Curry trying to survive under the safety of their tower, but that might not be too safe for too much longer. The permafrost going off. Leon's gonna tank the tower first. There's 1. Kaney takes it. There's 2. Seo joins him. R7 with a wipe under the tier 2 in top.
It's an ace, and they only lose a single member. They're gonna secure the top tier, and you can see what it means.
Leon's caught out a little bit here as the charm comes down. Glacial Prison hits onto Curry as he was looking for the engage, but with the Storm Surge coming out, itself on its way. Chitan, you got no flash. You got no flash as Oddie looks for the chase. There's the slow permafrost for the stun. Summit dashing across the wall. A good Magnet Storm from Curry will buy his 80 carry a second. Summit needs to get out of here now because PNG are starting to collapse. Summit with a Ruthless Predator. Tinkato with the teleport behind. Leon's going in all on his lonesome. Kaney went in, but he was stunned immediately. And what looked at a much bigger prize. Pain Gaming down, but not out. With no Pain, there is no gain, and Pain have been through the ringer this one. But now they are within 1,000 gold of their Latin American opponents.
R7 just needed to slow down, but they kept their foot on the accelerator and they paid the price. Another tower will go down. R7, now the team on the back foot. The gold will be able to make the rotation happen. They've been here faster than R7 have, and they're going to unlock another tower. Pain Gaming doing a good job of spawning that out. Chitan starting off the drag.
Charm lands down onto Kaney on the bottom side. You can see he's trying to burst Jinkato out as well. Summit and Wiser towards the top. The clone coming out from the Wukong. Cyclone used, but only defensively. Another Charm's going to land though. Sterak's enough. The Magnet Storm won't do too much because on the backline, Curry and Wiser are getting eaten alive by Rainbow 7. Carioca, Jinkato and Titan have one health bar between them. Chitan trying to escape. He's locked up by Oddie and the stun will connect. He can get one kill, but it won't be enough. The wave's not in a state for us.
Both mid laners from the fight, but then look at Renekton and immediately onto the backline.
Across the wall, can't land the chains, but R7 very much on the front foot now, and perhaps a little bit too much. Jet charge coming out as well. Leon's is just deleted. He's burst down, steps into darkness, and is met with it. Curry almost falls to the chains and does to the piercing arrow, but Kaney will follow suit. And as soon as you say anything good about R7, they walk into their own demise. Oddie caught out with the charm.
Find themselves 3 kills. They're gonna get another Baron, and Medic, we're back into the fold once more.
Are we sure that wasn't a replay? I'm pretty sure that happened 6 minutes ago, Betty. Obviously Infernal Soul up in 3 minutes time for R7, but they're gonna lose so much before that. Still 14 seconds on Kaney, 14-10 now on Oddie. A tier 1 in the mid lane has fallen. We talked about how hard it was for Pain to break these, but they just took 2 in short succession.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone.
It's gone. They're trying to get back in time. It looks like they were trying to push out the side lanes, but they neglected the mid lane. Mid inhib tower gone. There's a possible TP from Gaming. We're able to disengage in time. Kaney looks for another chain, can't land it. TP now in, a hook lands, only onto the clone. TP stopped by Summit in the mid lane. This inhibitor tower falling lower. Base call going in, Sail pops a stopwatch, and Curry's in the middle of them all. The dead charge coming in as well as Kaney tries to put the damage down. Cheat-down on the back line, dodges away from the distortion, but the Ignite is ticking. Carioca's taking out Oddie, Curry falling low, Summit on the back line, Jinkato falling lower. And R7 somehow, some miracle, made it to the Swiss stage. For CB LoL, it has been 8 long years. For Pain, it's been 9. Summit is fighting against Wiser. Kaney jumping in, looking for the damage. Leon's here as well. Summit in the middle of them. There's the Magnet Storm, and Summit's already down to half HP. He tries to jump on to the back line. Cheetan falling lower. Summit's doing so much work, but he can't quite get the damage. Cheetan caught up with that Hexdrinker shield. But it's more action, it's more fighting between these two juggernauts.
I mean, we've reached the point.
Carioca trying to spot him out, doesn't. Oddie's on his lonesome here behind the team, though. Backs away, the charm lands onto Summit.
Nice damage on the Summit.
Kaney chunks out Cheetan.
Nice damage onto Cheetan. Okay, so low health members.
Kaney's half HP as well, though. Jinkato looking for that charm. It lands onto Oddie. Pop the elixir. The root coming out as well as he's locked up in the middle of the team. Curry pulled back with a face call. Summit diving in onto Cheetan. The more of Malmortius, the depth charge going onto that backline. Curry falling over. Cheetan's already killed off Summit, and Curry's been able to survive. It's 2 already for Pain Gaming. Depth charge coming out. Say you gotta do it all. Say you gotta do it all. But he can do nothing in the face of Pain Gaming, and now Kaney trying to get in, trying to kill off one. Can he defend? I think the answer's no.
They don't have a wave to play with. Oh! Kaney gets a crucial pick right at the edge. Pain Gaming win a fight, but now with Cheetan gone, I don't know if they can end the game.
It may just be the inhib. They shadow the wave in, Betty. Kaney.
I think they're gonna try and end.
This guy's had the planes of his life. He's been the cornerstone of R7, and now he has to do it once again. They may just look for double inhibs. In fact, I think that's the call here from Pain.
It's the smarter one. It's for sure the smarter one.
Kaney dodges the charm, doesn't hit the chains, the double inhibs go over the pain. Much this game, but it's so hard to outsmite that. Kaney looking for it, look how many spears are in there. Infernal Soul secured. Cheetah gets the base call and flashes forward. Curry can't quite land the lockup. Meanwhile on the backside, Summit doing so much work onto Wiser. Pain Gaming got the Kaney does. The Nexus tower stands, Oddie chasing out Curry. Leon's here with the blast cone, will be able to find the flank, and Curry won't have a way out of this. Summit's gonna block his path. Baron wasn't started actually by P&G for a second, they'll just dash out. Curry's gonna fall, and now R7 can look for the Baron. Cheetah taken 3, but they got 1. And now
my goodness, we go again.
Hopes of a region on the backs of these against it for the moment. There's the TP, the ward we talked about, but you can see that because it's a control ward. Chain of corruption coming out. Wiser trying to get onto the backline. The depth charge going to slow them. The Magna Storm going in as well with Karaoke and Curry and Wiser are all amidst Rainbow 7. They managed to kill off Sayo somehow, and now Lions is all hailing the retreat. Kaney's down. Pain Gaming find the flank they were looking for. Oddie trying to get out of here. Summer's killed off Curry, but Cheetah and Wiser will get revenge for their support. Now Oddie falls. 60 seconds on the Death Chimers. Waves can be pushed in, inhibitors broken, and perhaps the backs of Rainbow 7 too.
An incredible TP flank may have cemented the win for Pain Gaming. CB LoL are looking to return to the main stage. There's only a Nautilus standing between them. The inhibitors are still there, but maybe they're too far away. He just has to buy time. Can Leons buy enough time for his team to respawn?
17 seconds on Kaney, 15 on Sayo. A cannon minion, 3 casters, and a dream for Pain Gaming. They immediately engage, and Leons cannot get to the wave. Pain Gaming have done it. 10 years ago they were denied, and now after 8 years in the desert, Pain are going to Swiss.